Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Canes will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene.
That's a one-handed grab way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Beck. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The sure hands. It's Fletcher. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Powering through the defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pass caught, can he get in? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So 4th down now from the 3, they'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the try for 2. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. Breaks free. Picks up the first down and still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Moore. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quick throw caught on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Joseph.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking to scramble. And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
To the air, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a second.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Oregon 35, Miami 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
This one away.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Press coverage now from the secondary. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
With the catch, it's Fletcher. Pulls out the stiff arm. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to create here on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Scanning the field, it's Beck. On the move now. Throwing for his running back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.